Hey everybody, it's David Kramer, and this is Kramer Unstuck. I haven't made a video in a long time, but seeing the way things have been going in certain, I guess you could say, the way people are nowadays, the way people seem to be conditioned and conditioning others and totally acting like a bunch of clowns to their own detriment, I decided to make a video. I was watching uh, a video from a guy named Odin's Men, and he was talking about these male and female that have made videos of their regrets of transitioning into, if you're male, you think you're female, so you try to become female. If you're female, you think you're male, so you try to become male. And they're trying to detransition. And they're trying to, they're talking about crying and the total, the depression, the anxiety, like the one girl trying to become male and got the deeper voice, and the hairline is receding. She's losing her hair, and she's, I mean, her whole attitude was, it looked like I'm just about ready to give up. I'm done with this life. And it's like, wow, I hope, I actually hope for some of these people that did not get, say, surgery. Okay, the males that get this surgery, that there is not, you're not coming back from that. Uh, that, the regret, it would be just, wow. There's things that I've done that I'm able to fix. Okay, drinking. I quit drinking. Okay, I lost the weight that I put on because of that. And when you quit, you also have a chance of, healing them organs and stuff inside of you that affects. Because that's another thing. Alcohol is a complete poison. It is poison. Okay? Ethyl alcohol gets in your system. DHA changes it into another poison, which gets you drunk, and then there's something else that changes it into acetate. I think that's what gives you the energy. You get this burst of energy, and then that lasts a short time, and now you need another beer. So you get another beer and another beer. It's crap. Plus beer, ale, sugar. Okay, so but I could fix that. I can stop. The exercising helped me to lose that weight, and I lost it pretty quick. In a matter of probably a month, because of the muscle memory I have and the fact that I had lost that weight more, it was used to that. So I had that ability, but some of these people, I think mentally and emotionally are never ever going to come back from it. There's because the one, I'm never going to be loved. They were coerced at a young age, and that is one of the things. I see it this way: if you're at an age where you understand and you can make your own decisions, and you make that decision, well, that's on you. If you're at an age where someone, just because Billy decided to play with, say, his sisters or the girls that day, is no reason for the parent or parents or the teacher or whatever to look at him and say, oh, well, he must be a girl. No, no. If he continues to do that, well, okay, maybe he's inclined, but you also need to give them an idea. Well, this is what boys do and this is what girls do. Okay? And if he gets to a certain age and says, well, I feel like I'm more feminine and I just want to go out and be more feminine, and that's his decision, great. Okay, go ahead and do that. But to manipulate a child just because Billy picks up a Barbie doll, now he's a girl, no. See, you keep your crazy to yourself. And if you're fucked up, don't be fucking anybody else up. Okay? You know, I drank alone because I did not want to be around people that drank, because you know how that is. Oh, come on, have another one, have another one. Because I have an illness and I want you to be just as ill as I am. So I need you to drink more so I can feel better about me. No, that's okay. I'm going to drink by myself and I'm going to realize, yeah, you got a problem here, pal. Okay? And I'm not going to try to force somebody to do it. Okay? It's like you're out, say you're eating with people, and someone comes up to you, the woman comes up to you and goes, "Do you want some of this?" And you're like, no, I don't want any of that." "Well, I made a lot." "No, well, that ain't my problem. You made a lot. I didn't make a lot and say that I'm going to eat all of that. I didn't come in here and say I'm going to eat as much as possible. No. So don't try to make me feel obligated to do something I don't want to do. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have that right. And that means I can make up my mind to do what I want, when I want, to make me happy. Now, if I infringe on your rights, now you have the right to exercise your First Amendment, freedom of speech. Fuck off. Or your Second Amendment. I'm going to use this. I might use that. Or, I'm leaving now. Sorry. Yeah. So, I mean, these people, though, that would try to push a child into getting the sexual, the transitioning shit, they don't want you to tell them to stop. That's weird. Yeah, well, you just mind your own business. Well, why don't you mind your own business? Let that kid decide for himself or herself. All right. Now I talked about teeth. I don't know. Did I? I have crooked teeth. Okay, I have a lazy eye. The wisdom teeth came in when I was younger and crowded all my teeth front, so I have that problem. I don't really like smiling. I mean, it doesn't look good. And that does bother me at times, but eventually I want to try to get like an Invisalign type thing, just to get the teeth fixed so that I look all right. The eye, that, whatever, you know. But now on some of these social media sites, dating sites, whatever, they have these filters that you can use to make yourself look younger. They can make your teeth look better. Your blemishes are gone. Your eye looks better. You look 40 years younger. And then you have that nonsense on your dating site, and you wonder why people ghost you, or when they pull up to the sidewalk and they look at you and they're going, "What, are you her mother?" "Well, no, I'm her." "What the hell are you talking about?" "Okay, I'm done. I'm out." You know? From here up, until they see from here down, and then they're like, "That's not what I purchased. I thought this here and that there would match." Well, it does. You know. Okay. That, whatever. Yeah, it's just going to lead to a lot of cynical, frustrated people that, you know, didn't work on themselves. It's hard to work on yourself. It is. I mean, lifting weights, I'm tired from yesterday. I can feel it. Deadlifts and squats and football bar, military presses, pin presses. You know, now I didn't go too heavy because lately, for some reason, you know, my shoulder's all messed up. But I had a problem. I was putting Blue Emu on it, and Then I get this pain inflammation tincture from this company, and they decided to send me a little capsule of their pain inflammation rub, which has camphor, and I think there's something else in it, menthol, but there's something else. It starts with an A. I rubbed that on, and up till that point, I had pain even with the Blue Emu. Now I'm getting back into it. My shoulder, man, it feels pretty darn good. I can't really go. I kind of feel it there, but it's getting stronger. So that's good. But of course, that's the thing. Even through that, where my shoulder hurt, I found out what I could do. I had to use lighter weights, so I did it. I stayed consistent. I didn't stop my weightlifting. I'm on what is it? This is week 17. Okay? I'm 56 years old. I will be 56. 17 weeks, Plus, I work in a foundry. Right now, we're working 40 hours, but it's normally 50. So it ain't easy. I want to try to be a affiliate marketer. That ain't easy. I've been running into frustrating problems that I have to find a way around, and I'm trying to. I'm trying to work a way around that. But here's the thing. If I don't make it with what I'm working at now, okay, well then maybe that ain't right for me. I'm going to still kind of work on it on the side, but I'm going to try to find something that works for me, because not everything that works for these people, and that works for this person, and all that may not work for me. But I'm not going to fool myself. I never was the type of person with my weightlifting that I would lie. They'd ask me, most of the time they ask you, well, how much do you bench? Because apparently, bench pressing is the only damn thing you do when you lift weights. And that's for people who don't lift weights. People who don't lift weights asking you how much you bench. And then, of course, you ask them, well, how much do you bench? Well, I bench 300, 315. Uh-huh, yep. I only benched 295 pounds. Yeah. I never had a partner. Now, when you bench press, it's really good to have someone to work with you. That way they can do forced reps. That way they can also help you do negatives, which is, you do negatives, you do pauses, and stuff like that, and they can help you if you can't get it. Well, I never had that. But I did get up to 295, despite the fact that I worked, at that time, 54 or 55 hours in an aluminum foundry. So, but I had a 500-pound squat and a 530-pound deadlift and a 221-pound military press. So, for just a regular guy, that's pretty damn strong. I'd be busting my ass in the aluminum foundry back in the day, and I had to help charge the furnace. And we had these two big furnaces, and a lot of times you had to do 3 bundles of ingots for each furnace. Well, each bundle is a little over 2,000 pounds. So you had over 12,000 pounds. I had to grab 40-pound ingots. They had a bar. It was shaped like an L. So you put it on there in an angle. They take it and dump it, and then they stack them up. So I had to do that. So I worked, both sides, but that was at 2:30. I worked till 4:30, and up till then, I was lifting pans up on my table. I grind castings. So I was lifting pans that were anywhere from, say, 30 or 40 pounds up to over 100. Some pans, depending on what they had in, 160, 170 pounds. And I would, not a man, you got your ego. You're supposed to be a strong guy. You're big. Pick them up, put them on the table. Okay, so that was. I don't like the job. I like hard work, but I don't like hard to do it for someone else when I have to do it. Okay, but I did it, and I just worked really hard. I do a lot of different special grinding where you did like this constantly, 330 pieces. So I was doing a lot of weight, and then there at 2:30 until, well, 2:30 we had breaks, so it was 10 minutes, so it was 2:40. Go over and charge a furnace. Charge a furnace till after 3 o'clock, okay, until you get done. Go back to doing my grinding, lifting pans up. Then I'd go home at 4:30, take a shower, and go over to the Y and try to work out. Sometimes I could not work out. I had a couple episodes where you know, everything turned black except for a hole that I could look through, the light at the end of the tunnel. I fell off of a treadmill spit me off the other side the one time because I just lost it, you know. Hard work, busting your hump. I kind of lost where I was, but it takes. Yeah, now I did lose where I was. I'm going to take a sip of this. Sparkling ice. I love this shit. I mean, 5 calories and one serving. Now, of course, this kind of crap you gotta kind of take with a grain of salt. But yeah, I worked hard all those years, and from the time I was, let's see, 30, that's 31, 32, about 35 is when I got this home. So I've had this home now for, it'll be 21 years. Well, this will be 22. So I had it, yeah, I had it earlier than that. But and a lot of work. So it's kind of you gotta you gotta be honest with yourself, and you can't embellish or put little filters on or try to, just because you feel like, or someone told you that you're this, that, or the other thing. Oh, well, okay, because that is one of the problems I've had all my life. I grew up pretty much under house arrest. I was conditioned to be a Christian. I was conditioned to believe pretty much that I wasn't allowed to do much. I was not allowed to have friends. I wasn't allowed to go here, go there. Couldn't have this, couldn't have that. So I grew up conditioned to believe that. And then when I got out, I got into drinking and drugs because that felt so free. I mean, but it was so much bondage to me because the decades that I lost because I gave into that. Okay? And that was my mindset. This is what I want. Since I can't have any of that, I never thought, well, I got to figure out what I can do that's going to help me to move forward. No, I just decided, well, the hell with it. I'll just move backward. Yeah, that worked. Because at 52 years of age is when I started this channel. Okay? 52 years of age is when I decided, in 2019, if I'm correct. Yeah. In 2019 is when I decided to come unstuck. And believe me, I had a lump in my throat. I didn't know how. I was so conditioned to not believe in myself that, but I did the hard work. I'm not where I want to be right now, but eventually, like I said, I want to become an affiliate marketer. I want to have some sort of what they call financial freedom. I think financial freedom is, to them, is having the finances kind of like you have a bit of fuck you money. Financially free, to me, is not having finances at all. To me, it's like, if I'm free, I would not have finances. Because if you have finances, well, then you're going to have to pay, your bills and stuff like that. Now, of course, there would be a barter system. Okay. So I have this, you have that. I'm going to give you some of this because you need that and I need that. But there would be a better way of doing it. But anyway, yeah. Uh, don't pretend. Don't take the easy way. Don't put a facade on. If you don't have the self-esteem or the confidence, there's many ways of building it. If you're out of shape, go to a gym. Okay? It may be daunting because maybe there are people there that are arrogant, twits and stuff like that. But there's also going to be people there that will help you. If you're afraid of that, watch the Joey Swole. He has a YouTube channel. That's Joey Swole, Swoll. He talks about gym etiquette and how people should be and shouldn't be, and how they should help each other. I had that when I went to the Y. I had at least one person that was a complete jerk. Would take my weights and then, and of course I was trying to be a Christian back then, so I had to be good, and then he took advantage of that. Well, that wouldn't work today. I'd just walk over and I'd grab the weights off and I'd say, you'll use them when I'm done with them. But yeah, eat right. Okay, I'm on mostly a carnivore diet. I like it. It helped. It helped lose weight. You can get with the fats and in the meat, and I'll use butter. You can get satiated. You're satisfied. You can go for 12, 14 hours without eating. Okay? That helps your body to burn. I mean, you get up in the morning and you work out before you eat because you're fasted overnight. Now you work out and your body has a better chance of burning fat. Okay, so these are easy ways. Yes, they're hard, but it's easy. You can get up and do it. Set your alarm. My alarm. The way we were working was pretty weird, but I had it set for like 1:48. And the reason I had it set for 1:48 in the morning, I would go to bed at between 7 and quarter after 7, get up at 1:48, take my supplements. I take arginine, creatine, and I drink coffee. Okay, and I did take I think Halidrol. That's kind of a mild pro-hormone because I did take that for weightlifting. But wash that down with coffee. You wait maybe 20 minutes, then you go lift weights or walk, or I do boxing, and I do some boxing, and then I go and I do some ab exercises. But you can do that. So, yeah, I mean, you build confidence. Do some repairs on your house. Figure out how to do it and do it. Now, it ain't going to make you into somebody who is just like, yeah, I don't have no doubts, walking around with the utmost confidence, and you're like you're titanium. No, nothing can break you. Yeah, you're going to have depression, and if you have depression, most of the time it's because you're not doing anything. So, yeah. Well, I've been going on for quite a while, so I'm going to end it right here. And hey, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe. I want to thank my subscribers. I see that I got like 32 subscribers. Now that ain't a lot. There are people out there with millions of subscribers. But, thank you. And, until next time, I'm David Kramer, and this is Kramer Unstuck.